CryptoTakeOver coming back with another Bitcoin analysis video for y'all this evening. All right, we're going to see if Bitcoin might be ready to possibly see a little bit of a some retracement here in the near term future, and maybe some support levels that we could figure out and kind of look forward to. We're going to be looking over CRO today, which is the crypto.com coin. And then also we're going to be taking a look at maybe some silver charts and some gold and a few other things. So go ahead and stay tuned, stick around. Let's go ahead and get started, folks. All right, so before we get started, I do want to let y'all know that CryptoFace is running his 50% off special on the market cipher indicator. This will end by Monday, so I want to make sure that y'all are informed of this and that y'all are ready to purchase this and go ahead and jump on this as soon as possible, honestly, because this is a deal of a lifetime. CryptoFace is very fortunate to be running this this campaign for us right now for 50% off. You can get the full indicator package for a lifetime access if you'd like to, or you can get it for 5 months or a year. There's a link in the description box below to help support the channel if y'all want to use it. I did send out an email to my email subscribers earlier yesterday, so go ahead, make sure that y'all come over here, get the 50% off special. He's already told me that he's not going to be running specials like this probably for a while. I wouldn't imagine that he'll do another special like this maybe for another year or two. So this is definitely something that you want to hop on. I definitely paid a lot more than the amount here listed, so this is a really, really good deal, but you know, obviously you'll get the market cipher A, B, SR, and then you'll get access to his Discord server as well too. So y'all want to make sure that y'all come over here and y'all get signed up for it. Link in the description box below. Like I said, this will be ending over the weekend, so go ahead and get signed up for this now. This is really an awesome deal that he's running for us, 50% off. I mean, you know, if I wish I would have, you know, waited to hop on this around that time, you know, 50% off, but like, you know, hey, it is what it is, but I'm letting my subscribers know because I use market cipher every single day on this page as well too, and it's our bread and butter indicator that we use on this channel. So the fact that this is a 50% off special going on right now, you definitely want to make sure that you hop on this as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and take a look at market cipher here. On Bitcoin charts as well too. You know, our momentum wave is starting to kind of push back to the downside here for the most part. We're seeing our VWAP push back below our zero pivot point. Money flow is starting to thin out just a tad bit on our daily too as well. You know, this is a nice trendline support down here, right at about the 10.4K area. So if we are to move back below 11K, first we'd probably want to dip below the 100 EMA. If we dip below the 100 EMA, then I could definitely see us pushing down to the 21 EMA. If we dip below the 21 EMA, our next support would be the 100 EMA, right at about 10.6K. And then we're looking at, you know, this trend line down here that's been nice support for us too as well. But if we even start to zoom in just a tad bit, we're going to see maybe where we might have some time frames that we could definitely retrace back down to, if anything, but it does look like we are finding a little bit of nice support here on some trend lines as of right now. But if we start to break below some of these, then I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on this daily, possibly the 100 or the 21 EMA as support. The 21 EMA is sitting right at 11K. If we find support on this 21 EMA and we get a bounce, then I'm definitely looking for another move to the upside. This purple box is our Mercury retrograde, you know, box here that ends on November 3rd. I'm expecting quite a bit of price volatility while we're inside of this box here. Whether or not we have our bounce at our 21 EMA, then I'll definitely maybe act a little bit more bullish to the upside. But if we start to bounce below our 21 EMA, then maybe I'll expect a little bit more of a sell-off, some sideways consolidation. This purple trend line here is going to be pretty nice support for us, I would imagine. But I could definitely see us moving sideways and down, and then maybe finding some support there. But if we bounce off of the 21 EMA, then I'm definitely looking for a higher move up in Bitcoin, possibly around that 12K area, and possibly coming back up to retest the 12.5K area too as well. Let's take a look at the dollar index and go from there. I did kind of want to zoom out on the charts actually. See if anything different might be telling us what's going on. Folks, if y'all are interested, so we use the EMA, the Aldo EMAs, which is a custom script. a custom Pine script that I teach you how to set up inside of the Patreon page. So if y'all are interested in joining us there, there's a link in the description box below if y'all like to join us in our Patreon trading group page. We show you all of our setups using the market cipher indicator, the TI sequential by tone base, and also I have our bots programmed to give us buy and sell signals with the market god indicator on our Discord server. So once you join our trading group page, just make sure you send me your Discord username, and then I can give you access to our Discord server where I let you know about all the different altcoins that we're getting into. Different trade setups as well on some of these altcoins, good opportunities to buy, maybe some opportunities to sell to as well. So you can see all the different perks and rewards that you get whenever you click on the Patreon page. But come over here, join us in our trading group page. We have about 4 or 5 spots left inside of our trading group special. So we are running the 35% off special, but once these spots fill up, then I will be moving the price back up to its normal price. So make sure y'all come over here and join us in our trading group page. I look forward to seeing y'all there. Let's go back into the charts, and we're going to take a look at the DXY. But I did kind of want to zoom out on Bitcoin just to see what's happening here. Maybe we're kind of topping out on our 2-day just a tad bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a red dot here on the 2-day. And like I said, maybe come back down and retest that 21 EMA on Bitcoin too over the weekend, possibly. But yeah, everything's still looking pretty good for right now. You know, if we have a bounce on that 21 EMA, that's kind of what I'm looking is for another push to the upside. So let's go into our DXY. We'll go into our fiat currencies, take a look at the DXY, see what's going on here, what's going on with the dollar. The daily also finding a nice little bounce here too. You know, possibly that could be the indication that was also giving Bitcoin that sell-off is, you know, when our dollar likes to, you know, act a little bit more bullish, then that definitely means a little bit more bearishness for Bitcoin and our other assets too as well. So our daily also looking like we want to kind of push to the upside here. We are finding some resistance right now. If we break through this resistance line, then that's probably going to mean a little bit more of a bullish sign for the DXY or the dollar index. So the dollar index is sitting at about 93. If we are to push back up above this, I'm looking for a test at the 100 EMA on our daily, probably right at about 94. Let's take a look at the 2-day here. 2-day looks like we're gonna have another little green dot here too as well, possibly a nice little trigger wave to the upside. We were seeing a little bit of a bullish divergence here too, so more than likely we'll have another push with the DXY to the upside. 3-day green dot is happening there too as well. Let's see what the 4-day is looking like. 4-day, not so bullish. We are finding a little bit of a clip here with our VWAP, but you know, I'm looking for at least possibly a little bit of a break above this trend line here on the daily, and then maybe a test of that 100 EMA, and possibly you know, if we find support at that trend line, and you know, we continue to push higher, then maybe the 2-day 100 EMA right at about 95. So possibly a bullish move for the dollar that could lead to Bitcoin maybe wanting to sell off too as well. So let's go on into one of our altcoins that we wanted to take a look at today. You know what? Let's take a look at the dominance chart real quick. Bitcoin charts, dominance chart. Let's just see what's happening here. So Bitcoin dominance looks like we're getting a nice EMA squeeze here on the daily too as well. Possibly getting ready to push back up above some of these trend lines here. But we'll have to wait and see exactly how this wants to play out. You know, once we start to get into some of these charts like the dominance chart and the total coin market cap, we're just gonna have to kind of wait to see exactly how this wants to play out. So total coin market cap, excluding Bitcoin. So this would be for all altcoins to see what's kind of taking place here. Possibly a red dot, maybe sending us back to the downside. I know some of our other alts have been kind of selling off just a tad bit too. So we'll have to wait to see exactly how this wants to play out. Our 2-day also looking like it may want to give us a red dot here relatively soon. Money flow also kind of moving into that reddish territory with our altcoin market cap as well. So maybe a good time to start scooping up some altcoins too. I've been looking at a few altcoins. I'll also let my trading group know about too that I've been looking at and possibly wanting to scoop up here in the near term future. Probably over the weekend, if not going on into next week, I'm looking to probably capitalize on some of these altcoins that have also been selling off too as well. Folks, we do have our Path to Cryptocurrency course if y'all are interested in, you know, maybe getting started in crypto, learning a little bit more about how exchanges work, how to dollar cost average into the market, how to store your private keys and seed phrases. you know, to the best of your ability, and also staying safe on some of these exchanges and markets, looking out for scams, making sure that you don't become, you know, you know, getting scammed by some of these people out here, because the space is wild right now. You know, as we continue to rise, you're really going to have to be careful. So and the fact that we will get more people coming on into this space, I just want them to be as safe as possible with their crypto. So I would highly recommend taking a course before, you know, you make a lot of investments inside of this space too as well. So definitely come over here, check out the Path to Cryptocurrency course from beginning to end, how to get started in crypto, and then also some altcoins and how to stake some of your currencies too to earn passive income inside of the crypto space as well too. You learn all about that inside of the Path to Cryptocurrency course. And then also you'll get access to our private Discord server. And we have a category for the course individuals on that page too as well. So let's go over here. Let's go take a look at CRO, folks. So let's take a look at CRO, see what's happening. Where is our CRO to BTC? Here we go. Wow. All right, cool. Interesting. So looking at the daily here with CRO, this is a huge wick to the downside. This is on Bittrex. You know, the fact that we did have this nice bearish wick to the downside, maybe this was when they implemented the moving over to the MCO token too, or from MCO to CRO. That could have been because of that. But as you can see here, we are getting a bearish cross as of right now with our 21 and our 100, breaking some resistance with our purple triangle there too, or some support with our purple triangle too as well. Definitely looking like CRO is continuing to sell off here. I do know that the SXP is a new token that Binance is offering, very similar to the CRO token, with the card and being able to stake and earn rewards, this and that. And they pretty much have, that card has the same perks that the CRO card offers too as well. So maybe because that we're seeing some new competition come into this market with crypto cards, you know, this could possibly mean that, you know, CRO could start to see a little bit more of a sell-off. But as far as our daily is concerned, this looks a little scary, folks. So our 21 crossing below our 100, but I would definitely maybe anticipate a bounce here. Our 2-day also money flow just rounding off completely here. It doesn't look super good for CRO, but you know, the fact that, you know, our altcoins are continuing to sell off, I wouldn't be scared to scoop some of this up, you know, for the near term, and for the long term hold too as well. If we, you know, draw some fib retracements here, and let's see what's going on here. You know, so we haven't even come all the way down to our 618. Our 618 is sitting right at about 8,700, 871 Satoshis. But yeah, I'm looking for probably some more retracement. It even looks here like on our 2-day, we're breaking below, you know, the 100 EMA on our 2-day as well. So, you know, this is going to be probably a good opportunity for us to scoop up CRO at a lower price when the time is right. But I'm going to probably wait even longer to maybe wait till CRO starts to find some support and some consolidation. And once we enter that reaccumulation phase with CRO, then maybe I'll consider scooping some of this up. But it does look like we are starting to see quite a bit of sell-off with CRO too as well. So I'd probably want to wait a little while until I scoop some of this up, until we start consolidating out a little bit further, and then maybe we'll be ready to you know, probably move back to the upside. So I know CRO has been on some people's minds. They've been wanting me to look at it, so here is your CRO analysis for this video. Let's go over to our gold and silver charts, take a look at silver, see what's going on here with silver too as well. Silver on the daily, possibly a nice little sell-off here on silver that could be taking place. Money flow kind of rounding off just a tad bit. We are finding some nice support though on one of our purple trend lines. So what could happen here is that we start to clip into that reddish territory with our money flow, and then we just start to move back to the downside. I'll definitely be picking up some silver whenever the time is right. But I you know, still see a little bit more consolidation. If you take a look here on our 12-hour, it does look like we are kind of forming somewhat of a symmetrical triangle here on our 12-hour time frame. So I'll definitely be keeping a close eye on maybe that 12-hour, possibly drawing some trend line breaks from one side to the other too as well. But this is definitely looking like we'll have a pretty big break here once we hit the end of the symmetrical triangle here, probably around in November, at the end of November. That's kind of what we're looking forward to. But you can also kind of see how our 12-hour had moved into that red money flow, and now it's just kind of continuing sideways, possibly wanting to move back up into that green money flow here pretty soon too as well. So I would imagine that the daily time frame is also going to do something similar to that, where we start to move into that red money flow, just clip into it, and then possibly move back to the upside here too as well. I'm still looking at this support here on silver. It definitely looks like we will probably hold consolidation here for a little bit longer. We could possibly see a bounce. We'll have to wait and see exactly how this wants to play out though. I think the markets are a little bit on edge as of right now, so we'll have to kind of gear out, wait and see what's going to happen. Take a look at gold here for the most part. That 12-hour had a blood diamond on it, is that right? Or the 21-hour had a blood diamond, I think. 21-hour has a blood diamond. It does look like we are getting a red dot to the downside. Money flow starting to look a little thin here, so the markets are a little unsure of themselves right now. I'm definitely anticipating probably a big move to happen within the markets here in the near-term future. Let's also take a look at the traditional S&P 500, and then we'll end the video off there. So looking at the S&P on the daily, starting to see somewhat of a red dot here on the daily too as well. But yeah, I mean, we've just continued to consolidate up to the top here, putting in new all-time highs. So, you know, if our money printer continues to go burr or whatever happens for the end of October into the election, I have marked the election here with this blue trend line, with this blue vertical trend line here. This is our election day. We'll have to wait and see exactly how this wants to play out. So this was a nice little bounce trigger wave here too. But if we start to see some more bearish divergence, I would be a little skeptical on how this wants to play out. Finding some nice trendline support here, but if we do break below that, well, I think that's when we'll probably have our sell-off too as well. So we could continue to ride this up a little bit further until we hit our election day, and then maybe something drastic could happen around that day. We'll have to wait and see. So that's kind of what the markets are looking like, folks. If we go back into Bitcoin, you know, our Mercury retrograde purple box also ends on the election day too as well. And, you know, I'm definitely looking for some, probably some consolidation until then, and then maybe getting a possible break all the way until the end or November 3rd, and then seeing, you know, what happens around election day. And if if the recounts start to happen around that time period too, I would imagine they probably will. So just be ready for that. Folks, don't forget, we're doing a $100 giveaway in one of our favorite altcoins when we hit 3,000 subs. We have steadily been on our journey to 3,000 subs, so it's going really good. People are flowing into the channel, and they're liking the content, so I really appreciate it, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that we make on this channel. And yeah, if you want to qualify for the $100 giveaway in our favorite altcoin, make sure that you come sign up over here for the Crypto Takeover newsletter, link in the description box below. And then without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, folks. If y'all want to earn some passive income inside of the crypto space, check out CryptoTab browser, which allows you to mine Bitcoin straight from your web browser, and then also the Brave browser, which is a ad-free browsing experience. If you opt in on ads, you can get paid out in BAT token, and it's a nice way to also earn some passive crypto if you're browsing the web. So with that being said, folks, 50% off Market Cipher is going on right now. This will end over the weekend, so make sure that y'all go ahead and get signed up for that using the link in the description box below. And I'll see y'all on the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.